scraping my floorboards half the time. Yeah. So cool. So you know hand signals, right?
Yeah.
Tighten up, single file. If I stick my leg out to the right, means there's a hazard. To the right, to the left, same thing. You know. Slow down. You know.
Yeah, I know all the hand signals.
A little bit of a mischief there. Hey guys, this is Viper 6 coming to you live on Thursday night, which is really my Friday night because I'm off tomorrow. The guy you saw me talking to is the guy that I met on YouTube. He's one of my subscribers. You guys should check him out. It's 40 Proline. He wanted to do a meetup, and funny thing is, we were going to do it on Tuesday, but the weather was looking pretty bad. Yes, Hori, I talked about the weather. I know it's a faux pas, but and then yesterday it was even worse. It poured all day. So today, even though I've got a blasting headache, I didn't have the heart to tell him, listen, I've got a blasting headache. So let's go, because he's been waiting for a while, because then I got sick and this and that. So yeah, 40 Proline. He's on YouTube, and I think he's going to be recording this ride. So how we got in touch is he subscribed to me. He started talking about when I mentioned Ghost Lake. He says, oh man, I haven't been in Ghost Lake for a while. So I said, okay, well, we should go out one night. And we're finally going out. The thing is, he's coming in from like the deep south of Calgary. And when he called me at 4:15 saying, okay, I should be there around 5. I sort of said, I don't know about 5. Okay, I'll be at the gas station at 5, but I'm pretty sure he's going to show up at 6. And yes, he showed up at 6. But that's cool. We're finally out. He's a cool guy. He's got a nice Ninja 300. Nice and red. And he's been looking at a lot of Spacepods videos. So it's kind of cool.
Pop the gear there.
Yes, I did. A 1500 versus a 300. There you go. Yeah, and that's a shout out for this cool kid. And there's a couple of more shout outs I want to do. There's a guy, his name is Ken Chovan, Chovan. He writes music, plays guitar, and been on the western side, some of them, and it's like really cool. He's really talented, so you guys should check out his channel. And another guy there that subscribed to me that I found really cool is VCR Editor. It's exactly that, VCR Editor, one word. He posts a lot of like old shows, like you'll see like Ed Sullivan and some of those roasts with Dean Martin and all those guys. It's like totally cool. So I'm enjoying watching some of those old vids, you know. And funny thing was, like last time I went out, I didn't vlog because I wore my shorty. And when I was coming down 12 Mile Coulee, leaving my house to turn onto this, I was waiting at a red light behind the convertible Carrera S. That's a Porsche Carrera. And I never stop right behind. I sort of get into their mirror so they see I'm there. And you know, you're on a bike, right? So you're gonna wrap your throttle a bit, you know. And it's all cool. And the guy starts revving his car. So I go, okay, whatever. It's a Porsche, I know. So the light turns green. We're both turning left. And man, he's taking the turn like Grandma Moses, right? So as soon as we clear the turn, I move to the right. Then he guns it because he thinks, oh, now we're gonna race. Okay, so we race. That's my third race, man. Like I'm forming a habit here. So I race this guy. First gear, he's got me. Second gear, he's got me. Third gear, we're neck and neck. Fourth gear, I start pulling away. Fifth gear, I'm gone. I look at the speedo. It's at 180. I ease off. And I give him the thumbs up. Like, that was cool. So he he drives by and gives me the finger because he's totally pissed off that this totally massive cruiser ate him alive. Oh well. It is what it is. Right, Hori? It is what it is. So the guy was totally like depressed at it. His Carrera couldn't beat a bike. No surprise there, even though it's a cruiser. I think I still have a little more torque. Although top end, he'd probably take me because it is a cruiser. If I had an R1, different story. So anyway, now we're heading out to Ghost Lake. Hopefully it's not super muddy there because, like I said, it poured all day yesterday. And then we're gonna swing by. I asked him if he wanted to swing by Big Hill Springs because I don't know if he's been there, but it's a nice little ride. You know, it's short. It's between a nice. You guys have seen it. Sorry, he's still fighting this bronchitis. And I think we're holding up traffic, so I'm going to pull in over here because 40 Proliner's got two people up his butt there, and I don't like seeing bikes being tailgated much. So he was saying when I took off there, he said he almost popped the gear. He popped the gear, and I got stuck in neutral there instead of second. So whatever. We're both noobs. So hurry, we gotta make plans for next year. Lake Louise, meet up over there. We'll see how it goes. It's about an hour and a half from my place, an hour and 40 minutes around there. We gotta do that next year, now that you got your nice fancy new bike there. And by then I should have a brand new tire on my rear, so it should be all good. Yeah, this guy 40 Proline, he lives I think in High River or close to High River, where they had to sort of start taking their bikes out because the water was rising during the flood. Yeah, that totally sucks, man. And then there's one guy, this guy VCR editor. He says, "Oh man, you have 133 subs." Yeah, like I'm a boss, right? Like 133. They're like, there's guys out there with like a zillion subs. But yeah, he's a cool guy, you know, very respectful, man. Like, you know, all his comments, and same thing with Ken Joven there. Super respectful guys, you know. I just couldn't help but put out a shout out. Yeah, we'll ease off over here. I don't trust this guy. I don't know how this vid's going to turn out because we're going to be driving into the sun, but at least on the way back it'll be out on our tail end. And I know I still haven't done a couple of challenges there. I got to do them. One of them is like no hands challenge, and the other one is the no throttle challenge and shifting through gears and seeing how far and how fast you can go. So it should be interesting, we'll see. And I should have changed lane. Let's see if 40 Proliner can stick behind me over here while we do this, because this goes down to one lane. And I'll give him some space. There you go. Attaboy, 40 Proliner. Yeah, so tomorrow I am off work. And we have a new first officer in the riding club I belong to. Canadian Motorcycle Cruisers. And we're doing a meetup. First time I meet this guy. So he's retired, I'm off. We'll meet at a Tim Hortons and then we'll just point our bikes in a direction and just head out. See where we go. It's supposed to be nice, but you sure tell you can tell the weather's changing, man, because the leaves are starting to turn. This morning was 5 degrees, and that 5 degrees Celsius, and for people in UK and the US, that's about 42 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's starting to get a bit on the chilly side. Eventually I'll be riding on when it's like 2 degrees or freezing mark, until I decide to call it quits. Usually that your fingers dictate that. No, I do not have heated grips. Like I know one guy, man, he's got heated grips, heated pants, heated jacket, like everything is heated. I don't know what kind of load he's putting on his stator, but at least it's warm. He said he's ridden his bike at like minus 15 and been super warm. The only issue I have with that, minus 15 and cold rubber, I don't know. I don't like cold rubber. Nice view of the mountains there. I don't know if you guys can see it because this is a wide angle, so it kind of sucks. And I also recently joined a Facebook group called Metric Cruisers. Bunch of cool guys, and yes, we all have metric cruisers. That's kind of cool. Because you compare bikes, you know, you talk about stories and so on and so forth. And the guy was cool enough, the guy who started was cool enough to throw out a shout out towards me. And since then I got an extra 2 subs. There you go. If you want lemonade, you gotta go into the field. If I had a dirt bike, I'd probably do that. My cruiser, I would not like it. Anyway, this is going to be part 1 of maybe part 2 and 3. Don't know yet. So anyway, this is Viper 6. I'll be signing out for a bit. Once I can. And now I can.